Hi dear Flosstube friends, Needle Ninja here with another video of Stitch With Me series. Today we're stitching on a Heaven and Earth design project by Aimee Stewart, and this project calls a Large World Travel Bookshelf. It's a super-sized project which has 170 pages. Now I'm stitching on a 28 page, and in my last video I was explaining my sparking method, which is snake method, and I'm using this technique for all this project. So for you who are trying to, figure that method out, maybe we can practice together. So we'll be stitching this little butterfly, looks like. I don't know how far we can go, but let's finish him today. And as you can see, okay, there's the sky, yes. And as you can see, after like 600 stitches, I will need to move my Qsnap. So this is as far as I go. So it's been like, well, this is one page. Second page, no, one page is still here till the end of the book. Second page and a little bit of third page. So this is like 4 pages and 1, 2, 3, 4 and half and half. So that's what gives I'm using a 11 inches Qsnap, so that's the maximum I will go, because then it will be really difficult to stitch so close to the Qsnaps. So without further ado, let's have a fun, and I'm ready. I always have my scissors next to me, and I have a pattern keeper on my right hand, and I have all of my DMC colors. I fit them in a two boxes. Yeah, I have them bobinated, and in these boxes they are just the 89 colors which I use for this project. So I'm good here, and I have my little, like basket, waste basket, and look how many thread I already have. And I actually like to looking at it. Isn't it beautiful? What you actually do with this? I heard that somebody is making a cushions from it. Yeah, I can make a big one already. So I'm ready here. Hope you are ready, or if you're not, just relax or bring up your needles. Bring your needles, and we can have a fun stitchy time together. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, we should be ready to go. And as you can see in my pattern keeper, this is the whole size of this project. So you can see that I'm stitching first 2 pages in first 2 rows of the pages, and the first row it has 17 pages. So in the second row now I'm on page 28. So this is a part of the page 28, and let's see, we are 14.17%. Wow, still long way to go. Even it looks that I stitched so much on it, but yeah, it's fun. And now we are in a book area. Oh, come on, I can make it bigger. Wait a second, come on. Okay, so we are in this book area which is between Russia, and we're going to Peru, the beautiful Machu Picchu, and today we will be stitching this beautiful butterfly using the snake method, as I show you in my last video. For you who didn't see it, or who are interested in that, please check that out. So as you can see, now we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 row, which we are stitching from right to left. Okay, so let me pick up my needle, and I see that there is this symbol, so let's stitch him in this row. And girls and boys, I have to say, I was really overwhelmed by your messages and by your comments, and I felt so fortunate that somebody there is thinking about me. And I didn't upload the video for a little more than 2 weeks, and somebody, I think it was Shimmery, thank you Shimmery, I love you girl, and she just asked me, like, no, not asked me, she even didn't ask me, she just sent me good thoughts and best wishes, and I was really touched by that. So yeah, thank you. But yeah, a lot of you in my last video after that, when I watched the comments, like, you are such a beautiful people. I'm so happy. Today I think I will try to find a time to reply on your comments. So again, and yeah, even I said it so many times, it will be not enough. So thank you, really thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, well, busy time in my life, but yeah, who isn't busy, right? It's good to be busy, but sometimes it's too much and you don't have a time to do the things you like to do, like for me, stitching or making the video. I was able to stitch, but really just a little bit, so that's why I didn't upload so often. Okay, we don't have this symbol, so 930. It's this one. And I was wondering, I never see a video about how you took the thread from your bobbins. So actually I don't know what's the good or right way to do that. So I will just show you what I'm doing, and then tell me if I'm doing it right. So of course I take the thread from the from the DMC. Yeah, how do you say? I don't know. You know what I mean. And I just wind it on my bobbin. So then there is a six oh come on, strands. Yeah, and now you can see that I have only like one, and then I have two, and then if I will unwind this, maybe I will get somewhere to the 6. Yeah, so it's somewhere there. So what I actually do, I just pull the start of my bobbin, okay, and I just pull one thread while these guys are I just pull the lengths of the thread I need, and now I can see in my pattern that there's only 2 stitches I need to do. So I will pull really short one, cut it, and this is what happens here. So sometimes when I have a really I can stitch slow and not stressed, just when I'm not worrying about the time, I just drop this bobbin next to me, and after I finish the stitching for that moment, I will clean the mess next to me. But sometimes I just stretch the thread. Of course, when I'm filming it will make a knot. No, okay. And I just pull, stretch it, and then wind it back on a bobbin. So please, if any of you, if you have your channel, or just please show me how you do that, because I have no idea if this is the only way, but this is the only way for me now. I don't know if there is other way, or if you pre-cut your threads before you stitch, or how do you do that? if you use the bobbins. I know I have few projects on the organizer, like thread organizer, so in that time, in that case, I'm cutting my I will decide what kind of length I want to cut my strands, and I will just, you know, bring it on my, put it on my organizer. But if you work with the bobbins, how you do that? How you unwind them? Okay, and let's park this one. So go for a next symbol, and we're ending the 6th row, and we can see the next symbol will be in a 7th row, 3 nothing, 1 2 3 nothing, and 4 stitch. And because there are stitches above, I will continue stitching this one. Then this is the time I told you I don't like when the thread is here and I don't have a free hole, so I will just let it hang. I will mark it as a parked, and we finished the 6th row. So let's go for a 7th row, which we stitch from left to right, and let's thread the needle. How do you thread your needles, girls and boys? Do you lick? Yeah, I saw somebody, yeah, they are still licking. I cannot imagine I will lick. I'm not saying it's something bad, but well, with Corona, even I wash my hands, and I'm trying to stay really sanitized. Do you say sanitized? I think I'll be drunk if I lick my fingers, because the alcohol which I use for sanitization, no, I cannot say that. Yeah, it could be fun. Maybe I can try it, and then my husband will be like, what, you didn't drink and you're drunk? Yeah, I just stitched. What a fun hobby. So, lickers or not lickers? I'm not licker. I'm squeezing my thread between my fingers on the needle, and I learn how to do that, and it's really comfortable for me, and it's really fast. Maybe it doesn't look that way when I stitch, and I can see that there is something. Oh, what am I doing? No, I'm doing good, but I don't have this guy. Why? And I have it marked. Okay, so it means there are 5 stitches. Good, we're good there. And let's do 2 of these, and we will finish because it's the last symbol. So okay, let's see. I told you I'm ending my threads the little bit new way, and these are the little tiny, you know, ended threads. So I just pull under somewhere, pull the thread and cut it really short, and that will stay there, and it will, as I go, it will hide, it will be covered with the stitches, and it will be naturally pulled under the fabric. So if after I get to this point, I will not have him. But here, let's see, can you see this guy? This is the ended thread from, I think, maybe here, and I'm already getting to the spot where I will stitch it. So first what I will do, I will just try to, with the back of my needle, I will try to, you know, push him. So he's already covered, and now he is not there. If it's not possible to push him down, definitely when you stitch over it, it will go down with the thread, so no problem there. Okay, let's mark these. We're good. And this one wasn't stitched, right? So let's frog it. Okay. Let's come to the symbol S. Okay. No more in this grid, so we have him in the next grid under this stitch. And this is okay, let's see, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7th row, so we know this the 7th row we're stitching from left to right, so we can park in here. Okay, good. Next symbol, we don't have you. 814. I find that my 800 color 814, even on a different project, the color, this color, even it was, I use it from a different, how do you say, what is this, how do you call, sorry, how do you call these things? This is DMC floss, I know, but what is this? So I used the 814 from different that thing, and I found this color being a little bit too, how do you say, thin. The coverage, it's almost same like 310. I don't know if I'm sure I'm not the only one who is having the problem with the coverage of the dark colors, and sometimes it looks really good and no problem, but sometimes the black doesn't cover the whole fabric under. So the same things happened with this 814. Well, let's see what will be, but this is the first stitch, so I'm okay, and I think my husband is going to tell me something, so I will stop for a second, okay? Okay, it's a new day. The distraction was too big to concentrate, and I actually continued stitching after that, but I forgot to start. No, I thought I started my video, but I didn't. So, well, I've got this far yesterday, and look, I will continue. We have what, like 4 or 5 rows to do together, so let's give it a try. Okay, let's continue. Sorry for inconvenience. Okay, so we are in the last grid, and as you can see on my pattern keeper, the thick line here, it's the end of my page, so I will go maybe one more line over the page. And okay, we are in a fourth row. Let's stitch this symbol. Okay, what was this distraction? I actually got the great news. I've got my vaccination date. You know, I'm sure most of you are already vaccinated if you decide to get vaccinated. But here in Japan, it's kind of like, you know, slow process. You have to wait for actually the ticket. They will send you a ticket, and then wait, I will have to count 1 2 3 4 5 here. Okay, so I got my vaccination ticket yesterday, and my husband, right after, he called our doctor and asked him, even I cannot do that till like the start now the second week of July. But yeah, he did that and I got my date, so I'll be vaccinated on July 21st. Yay. By the way, how did you have any troubles, you who are already vaccinated? Yeah, I'm being a little bit worried, but who isn't? So, but anyway, that's the only way for me in order to see my parents, to go back to my country. So yeah, I'm actually willing to give it to get the shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we continue to stitch. There's a lot of black. Let's see how will be the coverage. In this project I'm using all of my threads, all of my colors, only 2 strands, even the dark colors. But on another project, Fire Opal, also from Heaven and Earth Designs, I decided, because there's a lot of areas with really dark colors and the white fabric was showing, so I decided to use the 3 strands for that project. And I think after I will finish this page and I'll move my Qsnaps, I'll be kind of satisfied and I will again stitch on my beautiful Fire Opal. So I'm sure I will show you. I didn't get so much far. I think I'm still in the hair area, but isn't she lovely? Okay, where to go? 5. Where's my grid line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So on this project I still have like a few books like these to stitch. So, well, as I said, it's just 14%. It's really almost nothing, but I have to check, but I think I'm stitching on this project more than like almost 2 years, I think. Yeah. Well, supersized things doesn't go fast, but I'm really enjoying. This is so relaxing, and I'm really realizing that every time I stitch, and yeah, that's just what another hobby to have, to make you this kind of satisfied. Okay, why my S is here? Wrong, or because this one is already done. Okay, so that's why. Okay, where to go? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually I'm parking my threads in like, you know, in this low area, and I'm sure I will not touch these till I, you know, I move my Qsnaps till I finish the whole top 2 rows, top 2 pages. So these guys wouldn't be touched for a long time. That's why I, you know, I braid them. Do you say braid? This is kind of cute things. And I have all these, so I took these parking threads from like 2 pages around this yeah, like this, and I will braid them after I move my Qsnaps. So I'm looking forward to it because I really like to do that. Even I have long hair, but I was never good with, you know, doing the ponytails to myself, but I love to do it to somebody. So 1, 2. Okay, we don't have that symbol, so let's stitch this one. Maybe in the next video I can show you how beautiful, when I will take it off the Qsnaps, how beautiful it is. The whole stitched part. Okay, and now we are like 2 above. Really, I don't like to have these the pages, how do you say, page line in your pages break, right? I think they call it that. This is what, 891. Nice pinky color. And only 2 stitches, so I will pull a really short one. Yeah, and because I know that I will not stitch, or I will not use this part of the project pretty soon, that's why I'm not going to end it just by cutting it very short, but I will need to, no, I want to make sure that this stitch doesn't go off, so I can pull it anytime. So that's why on the end of the page I'm finishing my thread definitely that way. Okay, we are 10 minutes. Let's do maybe one more. This is really short one. I need to think about to end him, to keep enough length to end him, and I will now, because then it will be difficult and I don't like difficult things. Let me cut it. Okay, so these are done. Let me do this one. I know I should go with the black, but I just, yeah, end of the page. Little bit different stitching, and end the thread. There is no more. Okay. And now just black. Today is actually Thursday. It's my day off. So I did stitch in the morning a little bit, then the things I have to do when I'm not working. Oh, where did they go? How do you say it? Errands? You ran the errands. That's how you say it, right? I'm not sure about the intonation or pronunciation, but that's okay. Four that is. There's already there. Here. One, nothing. How many? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will be it. 5. So I don't think this black color coverage is so bad. It's not. It's okay. Let's feather. Oh. One more here. Let's feather 2 stitches, and that will be my last stitch, and I will end him around here. Good. So I did 2 there. Okay, this one too, and let's do the real last one. Now let's see, I still have a kind of long thread, so I will park it, and I will not use it for, I think, maybe more than a year. It's still a really short one, but yeah, I will park him in a 1, 2, 3 in here. Good. And the last one. Okay, so I will try to take my Qsnaps off too, so you can see how it looks, okay? If it will not fit in this video, I will definitely show you in the next one. Okay, so my dear Flosstube friends, thank you for watching, and of all this time, yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Oh, why did I stitch him? Okay. No, just let him hang there. Okay, we did it together. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.